Welcome to Smart School. In our previous video, we learned about the keyboard. We looked at the keys on the keyboard and the shortcuts on the keyboard. Now, in that video, I gave an assignment. Please, I want my assignment submitted. So once you get the video, try to submit the assignment. Please, I beg you, try to submit the assignment. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll be looking at the mouse now. We'll be looking at the mouse. We'll be looking at the keys on the mouse and the functions of the keys on the mouse. The mouse is a part of the computer system. The mouse is an input device. It is used to send in commands into the computer system. It is used to send in commands into the computer system. There are three buttons on the mouse. We have the left click button, the right click button, and the scroll button. Now the button on the left side is called the left click button. The button on the right side is called the right click button, and the button you can see above is called the scroll button. The name mouse originates from the house mouse. There's an animal, is a pest called the house mouse. It goes around eating up the particles of food that falls from the table or wherever to the ground. So it just goes around to pick those particles and eat them up. So this pest is found in houses. Yeah, some of us we have mouse in our houses. They live with us. They eat our food and so on. So they are found in our houses. So the mouse now looks like this mouse. A computer mouse looks like the house mouse. So that's why it is called the mouse. So coming back to the buttons on the mouse, we have left click, we have right click, and we have the scroll button. The left click button, like I said, is on the left side of the mouse. The right click button is on the right side of the mouse, and the scroll button is on top, in between the left and right click button. That's where you find the scroll button. Let's roughly look at the functions of the buttons on the mouse. The left click button is used to click on icons or a document. The left click button is used for dragging. It is also used to select objects. The left click button is used for grouping, and it is used for double clicking. That is the left click button. The left click button. It is used for clicking, for dragging, for selecting, for grouping. That is the left click button. It's used for dragging, for clicking, for selecting. The left click button. Now let's look at the right click button. The right click button is used to right click. It is used to check for properties of a document. It is used to open function box. It is used to refresh the page. It is used to check for the meaning of word or check for spellings of word. For example, let's look at, coming back to the left click button, let's look at dragging. You want to drag. Before you drag, you have to select. So put on the computer system, come to the monitor, look at the monitor, drag your mouse up, down the monitor, click and hold the left click button, drag it, cover up one or two icons on the monitor, then you can drag those icons together. So that is how we drag. That is how dragging is done. And when you want to open a folder, you have to take the mouse pointer to where you have the folder and double click. That is, you click twice. 1, 2, 1, 2. You click twice instantly. Don't wait. Just click instantly twice. 1, 2. And you can open the document, a file, or a folder. Now let's look at spelling and error check in an application. That is, we want to make use of the right click button now. If you want to check for spelling and error, you are writing on, let's say, a Microsoft Word document, you wrote a name and it was not correct. So you have to right click on that name and it will give you other suggestions of names. So that is how you can use the right click button. Also, just come to the desktop again, look for an empty space, right click on that empty space, and you find some things like properties and so on. So those are also some of the functions of the right click button. So finally, let's look at the scroll button. The scroll button is used to scroll through a page. It is used to browse documents. It is used as cursor control keys. It is used to scroll up. It is used to scroll down on a page. For example, you are working on a web page. You're on Facebook, and you are trying to read the comment of one or two people and try to reply them, but your mouse is not working properly. Your mouse is not working properly. We've talked about the cursor control keys on the keyboard. So if you are not familiar with the keyboard very well, just look for the cursor control keys. Just look for the video on the keyboard and you understand what the cursor control keys does. So if you are on Facebook and you want to scroll down, you can use the cursor control keys facing downward, strike it, and you are coming down on Facebook. Down the page, down the page, down the page. Also on the mouse, you can use this scroll button. When you are scrolling down, the page is coming down, the page is coming down, the page is coming down. When you are scrolling up, the page is coming up, the page is coming up, the page is coming up. So you can see that the cursor control keys and the mouse, they have similar function. They have similar function. So we have talked about the mouse, the keys on the mouse, the functions of the keys on the mouse. In the next video, we'll be looking at the central processing unit, the unit in the CPU. We'll be looking at the arithmetic and logic units, the main memory, the control unit, and the storage unit. So all these are together in the central processing unit. You can send us your questions, your comments, your contribution, whatever you want to send. Just send it to smartschoolforall@gmail.com. smartschoolforall@gmail.com. Thank you and see you in the next video. Don't forget, share this video to a friend. Let them know more about this thing. There are many people out there that don't know how to use the computer system, and there's some information that they are lagging behind. So we are trying to bring this information to them. We are trying to make it available to them wherever they are, bringing mobile information. So thank you and see you in the next video.